Welcome to today's video, everybody. You have a Suzuki Samurai, get stuck in four-wheel or neutral, stick shift won't move out? Well, I'm going to take care of that problem today. I've already taken care of it, but what we're going to replace into this is a, what is it? Low range? I always forget the name. Low range off-road's got these, this nylon shifter kit. This comes with both the transmission and the transfer case, that one being the transfer case and that one being the transmission shifter, but both of them, this transmission shifter's sloppy as shit anyway. So yeah, I got stuck in four-wheel drive neutral once, couldn't, just down the street, couldn't go anywhere. So I'm going to show everybody how to fix that. You don't have to replace that bushing, but this is a way to get you out. So you want to start by basically taking off this thing, the little shift knob, and then removing the boot. I've already removed the 4 bolts and the little retainer right there. So, but yeah, you just remove this knob to get to the boot, and then there'll be another boot underneath it. See, there's the knob. Knob's gone. And then you just squeeze this boot off. I'm going to try and make this a seamless video because it really shouldn't take very long to do this. Boot's gone. So now underneath you'll see another boot. You want to take that off and then you'll get to the cup underneath it. So I'm not going to be able to do this in a seamless video because I forgot I don't have my wrench to take off this little retaining spring down here. But you can see. Come on. Sorry. There we go. See, there's that's the little rubber boot that goes on top down there. And let me get back to you. Well, I'm going to pause this video so it's not going to be seamless, but I'll get back to you on how to replace this. I'm also going to, this video might as well be a dual video, how to get yourself out of four-wheel neutral or four high or whatever, if you're stuck in it, between the neutral, between the 4 high and 4 low, to get you out of that. And then also how to replace your bushing for the shifter as well. So get back to you when I get my large wrench. Okay, so like I said, you want to get your largest wrench you have. See, I have a 19, and as you can see down in there, there's that little cup holding the spring to the shift knob, and you can see the 2 little slots in it. Just take a wrench right down in there, try and see if you can get it into between those 2, and you just push down and slide. Let me see if I can get it this way. Yeah, it takes some finessing, but that's how you essentially get that off, is you use an open-end wrench, try and slide it in between those little nuts, those little slots right there, turn counterclockwise 1/8 of an inch, and this thing will come out. Okay, so you can use an open-end wrench, or on this one, that my shift spring is actually pretty worn, so I was able to just reach down there with my hand and grab it, push it down, and rotate it. A lot of the times you're not going to be able to do that. The spring's going to be a little bit stiff. So, but you can see that, and then it just slides right out, and then you have your spring, your retainer spring, and then your not quite sure what this is called, this little cup on the top that's called, but yeah, so those are the 2 components, and now we're basically down to where the seal is. So this is a shitty thing right here. Okay, so fuck, we can't be stuck. Well, maybe I might have to do this, but I might actually have to I don't know, not sure yet. But anyway, you see these forks down here? There's forks inside there. You might be able to see it. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Yeah, you see those 2 forks, right? Well, if you're stuck, I'm not sure if I am at this moment. I'd rather hate to get this thing put back together, buttoned back up, and then not have the shift fork go back in. But yeah, so if you're stuck, you basically, both of those forks are misaligned. you're going to need to align them. And so you want in this picture, you want the right one to go up towards the other one. And you're going to need to use a very long flathead screwdriver to get in there. And once you align those forks to the front of the vehicle, like you see how one of them's to the front, one of them's not, the right one is not, slide that right one up, and that'll put you in neutral. Put that back in, or I'm not sure which gear it'll put you in, but put your shifter back in and button everything all back down, and then what you'll have is that you'll be able to shift back again. But you're going to need a very long screwdriver. Let me see if I have one in here. Should be underneath my seat. Let's see. Yep, here it is. Very long flathead screwdriver. So that's how you're going to get that thing to go and shift right back into gear. You just stick it down in between the teeth, give it a little bit of leverage, and then plop it forward, and then stick everything back together. And that'll get you out of whatever situation you might be stuck in. So right now I'm just going to replace the bushing that's in there with the one from Low Range Off-Road. So I'm sure you can see it's not even a, this thing's literally not even a bushing. It's literally like a little piece of rubber, like a gasket or some kind of BS that somebody put in here. So I'm gonna take that out and show everybody how to do what that looks like. You see, you just reach down in here, grab it. Yeah, here we go. Check this thing out. Look at that. A little flimsy ass fucking rubber thing. Like an O-ring or something they just decided to stick in there. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And that's the reason why like if you find something like this in your transfer case, it's the reason why you're getting stuck. So I'm gonna put the new one in. Let me see, there's the new one. And then that one, it's in this one. Gotta do this all steam. So I ran out of video with that last one, so I had to clean some stuff up, but here's the new bushing. You can see it's a lot more thicker than that, what was so-called a rubber seal or whatever that was, but you just set it down with the little nubbies downward, and then rotate them on those little nubbies, and then it'll slide right in there. And this is how you replace your bushing and your shifter, and then also how you get yourself unstuck from four-wheel, or the neutral in between 4 low and 4 high. You just get to those forks, slide them together to where they made up together, like, you know what I mean? They made up, and then they're forward, and then yeah, you button everything back up, and you'll be able to shift again. You know what I mean? So that's basically it. Oh yeah, one more thing. When you slide the shifter knob down in that, you make sure the very end of the knob goes in between those two, that little hole that's created when they can both come together and align. So you put that in there, and then yeah, that's how you shift. But everything will go together pretty much one way, because obviously those slide onto the transmission. Those little teeth that are on this little cup slide onto the transmission one way. So I mean, everything will just kind of be easy to get to. But yeah, so this is how you basically get rid or change your shifter bushing and fix if you're stuck in 4-wheel drive. It might drive some people crazy, but you are gonna have to change. I would assume that if you're getting stuck in 4-wheel drive, the neutral, this bushing's bad. So hope you enjoyed this video, everybody.